with dark thoughts, it can be really hard. It can cut you off from the world around you and stop you from doing what's important to you. But remember, your thoughts aren't the boss of you. They're just words passing through your mind. Your mind is a great storyteller, but what it tells you isn't always right. Let's help you unhook from your thoughts so you can be boss. Select the activities that you want to explore by tapping on those icons. Thank your mind and move on. When your mind is shouting out at you with the same old stories, simply thank it. You might silently say to yourself things like, "Thank you, mind. That is so interesting. Thanks, mind." Or "Really? How fascinating. Thanks for sharing." Remember to thank your mind with an attitude of warmth and humor, not one of sarcasm or aggression. Get to know yourself. When painful thoughts come up, you could ask yourself the following questions. Is this a thought that is helping to move my life in the direction I want? If not, let it go. If this painful thought was no longer an obstacle for me, how would I act differently? What projects or activities would I want to do if I wasn't being consumed by my thoughts? Does this thought help me in any way? If not, let it go. Does this thought help to lead me down the right road? Images on a TV screen. If unpleasant pictures or images pop into your mind, try this. Close your eyes and imagine there is a TV screen across the room from you. Place the image in your mind on that TV screen and play around with it. You might want to flip the image upside down, change it to black and white, or add some music or a song that you like to it. Remember, the control is in your hands. Shrink your thoughts. Imagine taking the words out of your head and putting them on screen. Pinch 2 of your fingers together on the thought to shrink it and see what happens. Do you still believe the thought completely? Color your thought. Your thoughts are like bits of language on a computer screen. Try changing the color by tapping on the color wheel and see what happens. Does changing the color impact how you feel about these words? Flip your thought. Try this exercise to help you spend less time dwelling on unhelpful thoughts that sap your energy. Flip your thought by swiping the image with your finger and notice what happens. Is the thought still as powerful? Try this exercise to help you stop struggling with your thoughts and redirect your time and energy into the things that are important to you. Look at the thought on the screen. Now bring the thought and the device up slowly towards your face. What happens as it gets closer? What happens when it's covering your face? You can't see anything else and you miss out on everything happening around you. When you let your thoughts rule you, this is what it's like. You can see why it's hard to think about other things and why doing things like cooking dinner or driving a car is so difficult. Now slowly lower the device and your thought into your lap and see what happens. Your thought is still there, but it's not drowning everything else out. You can see other things. Focus on other things and just let your thoughts sit there. Often you can't make a thought go away, but there's a huge difference between having it in your face and having it some good distance away in the background.